Listen up here now. I'll show you the uninstall in a second. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's start from the beginning. Let's not start at the beginning. Let's just start. Officially, in my opinion, Battlefield 5, oh
my God.
Battlefield 5 was the worst.
Oh my God.
Relax. It was the worst Battlefield I've ever played. Starting all the way back in the day with 1942, which I only played for about a week, and then Battlefield 2 came out. That's when EA acquired Battlefield, okay? In my experience for all those years is I have never seen a more abysmal Battlefield in my entire life. In my entire life. This is the worst experience. It just goes to show how rushed development is pushed out by a greedy developer that was just influenced by you know, super teams on FIFA and all that shit. They wanted to put it in our FPS games, right? Because they're greedy motherfuckers, you know, and they ended up doing that with DICE for Battlefield 1. Complete disgrace, right? And I think Battlefield 5 was one of the last projects that had that infrastructure. You know what I'm saying? So it's just thank you for celebrating with me, guys. I just want to put that out, that this experience was terrible. BF1's experience was, it was a little rough, but way better than this one. The delays were insane. The cheating was rampant throughout the whole thing. Still to this day, there's cheaters running around. There's some of my friends that can't play this game anymore because of cheaters. All right, people have put in 4,000 hours. They keep playing, but they still have a bad experience because of cheater boys and all that. All right. So anyway, the moment of truth here, real quick. Let's get this going. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, for the uninstall experience that you've all been waiting for. Here it is, all 90 gigs. Gonna be yeeted off my beautiful, lovely M.2 Samsung 960 Evo SSD. This is the button right here. Uninstall.
Okay.
So many. Thank you for the gifted subs and the follows and the thank you, Galinsky. So what do we do here? Uninstall only? There's so many options now. What do I do? Uninstall and remove from game library. You can always add Battlefield again through Origin. I would like that. I would like to do that. Here we go. All right. Boom. Are you sure? Are you out of your mind, DICE? Are you sure? All right. You ready? I think this does it right here. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Oh my God! Whoa! Dude, did you see how it got deleted there? It went poof. Like it never existed. Right, DICE? Like, God, man, I wish this game never existed. Yeah, it doesn't exist, does it? Not anymore. It's gone. You got year 1 edition down here, but that one don't count. So there you go. Battlefield 5 is uninstalled. Holy shit. Again, thank you guys for the unbelievable just everything. The support, all that. Errors occurred. Nice one, Solar Dog. You blew it. Galinsky, again, thank you for 10 gifted subs. Mac Bulls, Texco, Bateman, go to bed. Meryl Streep. It's been great to meet you, Meryl Streep. Great streamer. Go check him out. Kersey, Dan, Captain Sunlight, Brainwash, Pasta, Wayne, Just Gav with the 5 bits, Alfie with the 100 bits, fucking uninstall, we did it, okay? Hooligans with 200 bits, Gav with the host, Hooligans with the raid, Blueberry Mercy with the 100 bits, Hooligans with the 200 bits, Fido with the 5 bits, Just Gav with the 5. Muff Rancher, thank you for the 100. Bearwolf for the 40. Wayne for the 100. Heck for the 300. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. All the followers. Thank you. Gotcha, bitch. Yeah, exactly. Heck with the 300. Bearwolf with the 100. Shady with the 100. Bearwolf, thank you, dude. Thank you for the follows. Skyza, Whammy, Kiss. Wow. Again,
oh my god.
Just thank you for the 300. This game was a miserable experience for all of us. It really was. If you played it casually here and there every once in a while, you may have fun. I've enjoyed some parts of this game, but it's very rare. And I was usually with friends that I've pretty much they all left. They're very smart people. They all left before I did. So yeah, it had its moments, but it never ever improved. That was the problem. That's what makes this one of the worst Battlefield games ever. There is no support at all from Dice LA. Just made maps. They never fixed anything as far as I am concerned. Maybe some bugs here and there, and some I don't know, little things like the plunger fix, even though they said they fixed it, but it didn't. And so we had to wait another 2 weeks for it to get fixed via another patch, because we had to wait for all this bullshit regarding the console certification. Right? It makes you sick just thinking about it, right? Invisible players. Then they said they fixed it. They're still invisible players. Then they said they fixed it. Then there were invisible tanks. Very rare, though, but that was funny. People predicted that one. Then there's people with invisible feet. Then he had console players with a whole bunch of weird flat green texture and completely invisible. Yeah, invisible planes came out of nowhere. Kept bugs galore everywhere. Shoot, what was some of your favorite? What was some of your favorite bugs in the game, huh? Julian will no longer play Battlefield 5 because it's ass. All right, relax, Solar Dog. Jesus. Somebody time him out. Give him like 3 minutes. There you go. Thank you. Relax. It's over. No one needs to spam my channel, which usually never happens, but I appreciate the energy and all that, but you know, I'm so happy that you guys are here to witness this whole thing. It's just it was a debacle, man. It was a debacle. Invisible feet. Man, dude, I think one of the worst travesties was the store. Damn, dude, the game launched literally without a store for like cosmetics and shit. It was all like delivered via this stupid system that I hope they never do again. It was just like your drops, I guess. But there was no store to be found for months. And then when they added it, they didn't technically lie, but it was like a big issue because you can only buy the cool stuff with real money. And that kind of went against with what they said, but they didn't say all cosmetics, right? They just said cosmetics, not all of them. So they got away with that, like for the legal thing. Probably the most illegal thing that I think DICE did for Battlefield 5 was the deluxe edition. Hey, you guys buy that shit? That was fun. Can't wait to buy Battlefield 6 deluxe edition. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, deluxe edition for sure, Glaze. That was I mean, we were so confused. I was confused when I installed the game, and it let me pick like a set of like outfits. It's like outfit setups, you know? You can buy like you can't get all of them. You can pick like 6 or 7 of them. And then we were wondering where our exclusive deluxe skins were, because we were promised what, like 6 sets or something of skins. They ended up being pieces of some guns, and like some of the pistols had the skin on it. It was really lame looking and like so not World War II. It was a disaster. It was so weird. But yeah, there's a lot of things to remember that I want to forget. I think that's enough from me. We'll just go into like what you guys are talking about. What do you guys want to talk about for Battlefield 5? And I really want to watch some clips here in the Discord. This is the clips section here. We're gonna watch some clips from around the community. Love this stuff. As always, we'll do that. The Red Devil skins, yeah. oh, dude, I think one of the worst bugs. Yeah, let's talk about bugs, dude. Oh my god. One of the worst was when it was a patch when in just when they added the extreme weather. I think for the first time. Was it extreme weather? I don't know. But when a plane did a low flyover, the sound of the plane on Fiel was on the entire round. It was just and you couldn't hear anything. It was just a plane sound forever. Yeah. And then the blizzards were constantly. That was just a random bug that stayed around. Couldn't see
oh
trash,
my god.
M is best bug, changed my mind.
M, yeah, M. No, absolutely. Yeah, M was awful. No, I'm just kidding. M was just, it meant meters. It was the glorious M, I guess, to some people. But yeah, interesting bug for sure. Let me think here. Oh, one of the worst, I think, was the squad call-ins. That, from the beginning, if you look at beta footage, the squad call-in, like, actually kind of worked. And it had, like, a red dot indicator in the distance. And it was pretty, like, you can see where that was going to be, right? Like, where you're going to put it. It seemed like it lined up the target really well. And then it was gone after that. There was no more red thing. And guess what? It never worked. People would put the scopes into their eyes, and it would be like half a screen with no target. And it would be like completely black on one side, and you can see on the other. Dude, that wasn't fixed forever, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, the reload bugs were terrible. The fake reloads were terrible as well, especially when you did the animation to heal yourself. That was bad. Thanks for tolerating the game and keeping us entertained. Hey, you're welcome. Thanks for watching all of that. We have uninstalled Battlefield 5. Again, one of the worst experiences I've ever had in the Battlefield franchise. DICE and EA should be extremely ashamed at actually just releasing this game. Was a mistake for sure. They should be ashamed for letting cheaters run rampant without an anti-cheat. They should be ashamed for not adding the most basic concept of fairness in Battlefield when it comes to just cheating, of course, and a fucking team balancer, which they've been attempting to put into the game for 2 years. Oh yeah, you tried. I'm sure you tried. I'm sure you coded it from scratch and you really tried to get it in there. Then I'm hearing stuff from community managers saying that, oh, hey, we really tried to get it into the game, but when it was initiated during a server, all the squad leaders, dude, listen, all the squad leaders would get kicked from the game. I was like, dude, bring it in. Yeah, bring it into the game. Put it on the test server, so we can give it a try. Test server? Wait, there is no test server. You decided not to do a test server because I mean, it worked kind of well in BF4, BF1. I think Hardline as well. I'm not sure. Thanks for evolves, guys. Welcome. That was another big mistake. No CTE. We still have a community. Look, dude, if we have a Battlefield motherfucking Easter egg community, you could have a motherfucking CTE, okay? I don't know who at DICE leadership or EA decided that, oh, we don't need that because we need to work on a single player mission or fix the company coin reoccurral bug. Do you think that's more important? Or how about when you accidentally released a whole bunch of cosmetics and then in less than 12 hours, I think it was, you actually fixed it when it had to do with money? Scummy ass moves like that were throughout and prevalent through Battlefield 5. And an absolute disgrace on the system. The choices for every system was just embarrassing. People that were still playing a year and a half later, and new players coming from Steam or just new players in general from like sales, they're like, I need to catch up, right? And they're like, oh, well, you can pay for the catch up if you want, which is fine. They had that in Battlefield 4 and so on. You can get the catch up and all that stuff. But they also wanted to level up fast. Like, you know, have double XP every once in a while. You know, like they did in Battlefield 4. You get 250 XP from battle packs, or you get double XP events on the weekends for Friday Night Battlefield. Any of those would have been fine for new players to come in and grow a community. You didn't have a system for double XP in your game because you didn't have technology, apparently. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. You guys should be... Who the fuck made this game? Like, this is simple stuff. It really shows how little passion they had behind the game. Man, the art department had a great passion. Audio team? I mean, they recorded audio. Did they fine-tune it? I guess they tried like a year later. Didn't really work. Reverted it back. Oops. Guess what? I find out a lot of the guy who made the 3D headphones thing, right? For Battlefield 5, the 3D headphones like thing. Anyway, that guy has disappeared from the planet. It's some dude who worked at Criterion. They like really praised him. It's in one of the Battlefield previews. They praised the guy. It was like, oh, thank God this guy made us 3D headphone template or whatever the fuck he call it. I forget what the name is. They're like, oh man, just unbelievable. Like he saved us. We got this new technology that the government uses. It's some guy, and guess what? He's gone. You can't even find him at Criterion. And I'm sure like most of the people, I don't know if this is for a fact, but I would think most of the people in the audio department, the UI department, just left. Like there's no one there. And I'm thinking, do you have people that can fix it? And it looks like there are no people that can fix it, because otherwise they would have fixed it, right? Like little things like that. You got people like Level Cap. Remember Level Cap, who used to talk about Battlefield all the time? He's like, dude, your assignment system is absolute trash. You got Shroud, right, who was on Twitch, and God knows where he's gonna be now. Yeah, Shroud play this game, and he was in a really nice clip. He said, your user experience is the worst in any game he's ever played in his life. All right. He said that the fact that you have to take a user or a player to go out of the game to experience more of the game, you're blowing it pretty much. He said that. The assignment system was every game changer I ever talked to and interviewed on the Battlefield show said that was something we gave feedback to, but they just couldn't fix it. It was like inherent in the system. And I guess if you had to You had to take it down all the way and then rebuild it back up.
Oh my God!
Costs too much.
Let me be the first to suggest that you turn the channel into Cooking with Janganoo.
Sure, we
You seem
try.
like you can make a mean burger.
Yeah, I'm sure. Thank you for the 105 bits. Let's go over what you guys are talking about here. Lots in the chat. Thanks for the follow, Voodoo, Tim, Insole 8. Or some people are using a lot of your points here. Okay, we got Glaze there. Appreciate it. The death screen. Yep, the permanent death screen where you couldn't get out of it and you had to pretty much yeet off the server. Yeah, those are good bugs for sure. But yeah, dude, like the littlest things really pop out and show you how terribly designed this game was. And I'm sure they worked and tried to figure out how to fix it, but either there's no money or no time. I don't know. Priorities were all over the place. Trust me. If you can add, like, I get it. Like, people at DICE are like, they do things on their off time, to, you know, for like Easter eggs and whatnot. That shows passion for the love of the game, right? But you know what would really show passion is to actually fix things that were making the game shit. You know? It's like, if you had a passion project to add fucking, a plaque on Wake Island with crabs all around the area, or an incomplete stairway to heaven with a bunch of V1 rockets and shit. You're telling me you had the passion to do all that, which is great on your off time, but you weren't thinking about perhaps, you know, adding a team balancer on your off time? I know, just for the love of the game, to have, you know, your biggest fans enjoy it. Maybe, I don't know, post something about an anti-cheat, perhaps, like, oh yeah, we were looking into it kind of thing, and, you know, oh hey, so we're making this server that you guys can join and help us test shit out on our off time. Or it's like, hey, I'm a community manager, look at all the cool things we released. They used to do that. They used to make really nice, high quality videos. Then they stopped. Because they were getting, I don't know, bad press, pretty much, because all the political statements and whatnot. They got scared over that. I don't know. I'm just thinking out my mind, out my head right now. Let's see what else you guys got. Putting out paid cosmetics for company coin, then removing them all. Pretty scummy. I was pretty mad about that as well. A lot of people, like my friend Brother Steve, your big brother Steve, one of the just amazing supporters of all Battlefield channels and mine. Really good friend, met up at TwitchCon. Dude, the dude had millions of company coin and he couldn't spend it on anything. All right. Maybe on your off time, you know, put a nice little treat for your dedicated players. I don't, you know. Instead of a dancing crab rave, like, just thinking outside the box, you know, like, you know, passion. Anyway,